Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Fernando Vargas in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after. On to the second round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. These two were made for each other. Missing with the hook. That counter punch caught him clean. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their face. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? A perfect counter lands. They miss with the jab. Ooh, and a big blow right there to Vargas. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Sugar Ray Leonard. And there's the bell to start round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice exchange here from both men. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Back and forth they go. Heavy shot to Vargas. As tough as Vargas is, he couldn't stand up. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Whoa, Vargas! Is he about to go down? Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this! And Vargas now stumbling backwards. Let's talk about Fernando Vargas. And there's the bell to start start round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Oh, Vargas just got rocked. Oh, are we about to see an upset? Vargas is on the canvas. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What?
They are going to surrender. No mas. And that will do it.
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell her man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why. Won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kishes. And my fit stay clean like dishes, that's why gal wanna give man kisses.
Raise your hand if you've got your Patty certification. Well, come on in. Let's watch some fights here at the Atlantics. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson, Sugar Ray, Terrence Bud Crawford.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Palmer Park.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. There's a counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Beautiful counter shot. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Oh, that punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Only catching air with that hook. Nice counter. A perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. And there's the bell for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Nice exchange here from both men. Don't want to trade shots. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Straight right just misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He scores with the counter. Right uppercut just off target. You'd like to see more jabs. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They exchange punches. Perfect counter lands. The counter punching. He threw the hook, didn't land. Not a lot of defense here at all. He's going to punch himself out, though. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I need to see that again.
Let's talk about Crawford in that lap. Back at it in round 4. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do they do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
He misses with that jab. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. The straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Catch and shoot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. On to the fifth we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. That jab misses. Nice count. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I've got to see that again.
Wait a minute! Crawford is dazed! Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. There's the bell for round 6. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
His stamina is off the charts. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Didn't land that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? The referee says they're okay to fight, and we'll keep fighting. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round.
That's his round.
Round 7, here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
His stamina is off the charts. A lot of effort being exerted here. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out. 10, you're out.
So time to go.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should've changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard, an undisputed welterweight champion, and he won world titles in 5 weight classes. It's a lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Good counter punch. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
There's a counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. It's all offense all the time. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. The game plan. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Time finding a home with that right uppercut. Catch and shoot. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
It's a flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter lands. The courage on display here is incredible. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're getting.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Hook misses. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. That counter punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. There's the bell for round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Jab misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
The straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. That left hook won't score. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard now.
What are you doing?
And there's the bell for round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
You'd like to see more jabs. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? They better start respecting each other's punching power. Sugar Ray is down! Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's putting down what?
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Love that jab slick. Just keep him on. Come on, switch on.
There's the bell to start round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Couldn't land that jab. Well done with that tap. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
That's lights out right there.